Friday rally settled the market above this 1 week descending channel top at 324.75. This is our support short term. 324.75 can contain session weakness, and above which this week, over the next 3 to 5 days, potentially today, we should push back into this meaningful zone of resistance at 349.91. And you could combine it with longer term resistance in the low to upper 350s. 349.91 is a formation that we tested a couple of weeks ago, and at the time mentioning how you can hold out for, as a 2 to 3 week swing trader, a short position that would anticipate 308.15 as an objective. We held to that objective at least over the next week or two until we settled Friday above 324.75, and that does reverse short-term momentum only, but we can reapproach 349.91 as a short play that over the following 2 to 3 weeks can yield 308.15 as an objective, where profits can be taken, and one could go long here. As we move into September, we could round up again into the 350s. If we test this area over the next day, 2 or 3, 351.39 to 359.13 is still a short play, whether that is for the next 2 to 3 weeks, back into the 308.15 area, or potentially even longer term. Selling the 350s does allow the market to fall all the way back into what is really the 250s over the next several months. For the day itself, I do have intraday support at 31.37 and resistance at 40.84. 331.37, nothing more than the high of the low. That's a pretty decent intraday tradable level for day traders, and 340.84 is nothing more than the high settlement price. It has its own pivot point qualities, and were we to push, especially open today above 340.84, you can see how easy it would be with present volatility to test 349.91 today. Now let's cover the downside, but if we do break 331.37, we test 324.75, and we could come off of here back into the upper 340s by Friday's close above 324.75. Nvidia, we did close above this 179.94 2.5-year channel top. We are out of long-term channel structures. This is the last one, a 179.94 this week. It is a ceiling of resistance for the week, and below which we can quite easily, over the next few days, fall back to 171.65. Let the market tell us its intent. If we now close below 171.65, I do see bearish continuation over the next 3 to 5 weeks to 149.29. Closing above that 179.94 did launch us into yet another 2 to 3 month buy signal that the market has now rejected, or has it just said time out, as we await whether we do indeed close below the 171.65 channel bottom. If we close back above 179.94 at the end of this week, does suggest higher trade, quite possibly 186.39 within the week. So if we push through or open above today, 179.81, 183.16 is in reach. That could be it for the day, but if we close above 179.94, 186.39 is expected by Friday's close. We have a meaningful sell signal if we close below 171.65, which would then signal 149.29 within 3 to 5 weeks. Check us out at wickedstocks.com. You get a 5-day free trial up front. You also get weekly Apple stock, daily Triple Q, daily SPY, weekly S&P 500, weekly NASDAQ 100 analysis, and 2 stock picks every week. You can see that all by going to wickedstocks.com.